streaming entertainment has overtaken cable and broadcast television globally in 2018. Companies like Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, and HBO are reaching more consumers of content, and with that, there's a treasure trove of customer feedback and unstructured data to mine through in order to improve their offerings on their platforms. To complicate matters further, consumers are watching and leaving valuable feedback across multiple devices and channels. While structured data such as ratings and audience reach are still important, listening to consumers is becoming critical, especially when you're trying to retain customers and acquire new ones. While trying to compete against the likes of Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and Disney, customer feedback becomes a primary source of insight. The next generation of streaming is already underway. Each of these companies is already producing original content meant to attract users from one service to the other. In addition, they all have their own licensing deals as to which movies and TV shows from third parties they can stream, leading many customers to face a tough choice of settling for either one streaming service or multiple in order to get the content they want. It's clear, whoever can produce the best, most compelling original content and make popular, unoriginal content available for these base subscription price will outcompete the rest. Listening to customer feedback can help in this endeavor by helping players in this industry cater their content offering to their customer bases. Stratifyd is here to help make sense of all of that unstructured feedback that the customers are giving, whether it's to shows, movies, outages, connection issues, integration with other platforms, and other customer pain points that cause them to churn from one service to another. Streaming entertainment companies are already shifting towards becoming technology companies. Each of them have data scientist teams trying to gather insights from big data troves. Wouldn't it be convenient to have a single platform to analyze all of the relevant channels in? With Stratifyd's augmented intelligence approach, we aim to accelerate the time to valuable insights and invite data science processes that are already in place at these companies. The benefit to streaming entertainment providers cannot be understated. With a greatly reduced reduction in time to insight at a much lower cost, will allow them to spend more time developing content and acquiring the right deals for streaming rights with third parties. In this demo today, we're going to be looking at a couple of the streaming providers' iOS apps. On the iOS App Store, customers leave plenty of reviews. In this demo, we have just under 168,000 reviews. We're going to focus specifically on the two HBO platforms by filtering on them. And we want to look at some of the pain points that customers are pointing out. So we're going to apply a filter for sentiment, specifically negative sentiment. As we scroll down to our text analytics, we can start to see some of the pain points that customers are leaving feedback on. If we want to filter by date to provide the most relevant customer feedback, we can simply drag and drop on our date trend. The most recent and most compelling customer feedback for HBO services in terms of negative sentiment appears in our text analytics. To the left, we have our topic wheel, which shows us the unsupervised topics that our machine learning has pulled out based on customer feedback. And to the right, we have the relevant bigrams people mentioned. Of most, this would probably cancel subscription. However, we also see a couple of smaller bigrams that are also of interest. For example, third-party content such as Harry Potter appears. If we select that bigram, we can filter in on it further. Once we get to a granular level of data, we can simply pivot over to our actual customer feedback to see why they're mentioning Harry Potter in a negative light. When we bring up one of these records, we can see that HBO actually removed Harry Potter from their streaming service, and this upset some customers. If HBO wanted to retain these customers, it would be as simple as renegotiating that contract. I'm going to remove the filters now so we can pivot back to our original view. And we're going to scroll down to the topic quadrant. This shows us where the topics lie in terms of their overall rating. I can easily start to hover over some of these and notice in the tooltip the topic engrams that give me an idea as to why this topic is being rated the most negatively, with just under 2 stars. By separating out customer feedback into distinct topics, streaming giants like HBO and Netflix can start to finally figure out the issues that are most painful to customers and improve them before they churn.